Majority of social media lights, clubhouse Israelites are not going to make it to the land. From what I'm seeing and what I'm still seeing on even after my hiatus, it's the same old, same old. Nobody likes judgment, nobody likes rebuke, nobody likes correction, which the scriptures say is a fool. It's too much pride on this app. It's too much pride in general in our real lives and on social media. It's too many grudges. It's too much hatred. Too much bias. Too much favoritism. Too much unbalanced scales. Partiality. All the above. Not given to the poor. Not given to the orphans. Not given to the widows, the fatherless, the strangers. Treating people based on their color or treating them, I don't know, for whatever reasons you have. I've seen nothing change. When are we going to elevate? When are we going to level up? When are we going to give a full day to the Most High? When are we going to seek to do righteousness and do good for others and put our will aside for His? Do the commandments, even if it goes against our narcissism. I just see it everywhere. That's why I had to separate, even from those that was close to me on this app. I just asked when. It's just crazy. It takes a village to raise a child. We need each other. We need elders that have life experience and wisdom in the Torah. We need to be able to hear from others, even if they're younger than us. Because if you're wrong in the Torah and the child corrects you, they're right. If they tell you you're doing wrong, they're right. But you can't just have the mindset. Like, this is what I hear all the time. Who are you? This is what Israelites like to say when they've been challenged on their actions. Who the hell are you? Who are you? Who made you judge? You can't judge me. That's the incorrect mindset to have. There is no growth in that mindset. One, we have to all each look at ourselves in the mirror every day and improve on ourselves. That alone will solve a lot of issues. Then we gotta look at each other like, this is my brother, this is my sister. I want to treat them how I want them to treat me, which is basically all through the Torah, if you really read between the lines. Majority of the laws are how to treat each other, how to deal with each other. And it's Torah to correct each other, not to suffer sin upon each other, not to be partial. And true love is correction. But when the fuck are we gonna get it? I already know the answer. Only a few will. Very few will. Very few have the heart of flesh versus the heart of stone and hard-headedness that are actually really in this shit to improve and look back on their mistakes, look back on their sins, even if they sinned yesterday or today, and they're looking and they feel ashamed about themselves, and they truly wholeheartedly do not want to do that shit again, whatever it may be. Me, myself included, I look back on stuff I've done even on this app a year or two ago, and even running with certain individuals that may have polluted my mindset to an extent that I had to separate from also. I'm constantly in improvement mode. So I'm not just talking about everybody but me. But we got to get it the fuck together. But I already know it's only be a small few. But y'all can't expect to want to enter the land for one. Most High is not going to let polluted people go in the land. You have to clean yourself. Yes, he says he's going to write the law in our hearts, the Torah in our hearts, but there's also another verse that says we have to do it too. We have to put forth an effort. He's going to write it on an acceptable vessel. So we have to make sure we are acceptable. We have to work towards being acceptable. So we can't be crying and bitching that majority of us are in America and we want our land back and we want our own community. We want to be in the land and have our own rulership, but we ain't acting like it right now. How the fuck one day we gonna act like nowhere near capable of that shit and you expect this one day you're gonna be able to do it? No, we have to practice right fucking now. We have to act as if we are in the land with each other. Treat each other as if we are in the land. So by the time wilderness or whatever the hell comes, before we get there, we are ready. Because if you're not ready, you ain't gonna be ready, and your ass is not going. So if you don't like correction and judgment, that's part of the Torah. That's part of the community, the Israelite community, part of the kingdom. There had to be elders, there had to be judges, there had to be people, even under Moshe, all the elders he had dealing with smaller matters. There had to be somebody in your ear telling you that this is wrong. We shouldn't be thinking like this, speaking like this, moving like this, treating each other like this. And it should be respected, no matter who it comes from, really. Because right is right, wrong is wrong. It's not about color. It's not about gender. It's about what is right according to the Torah, according to the Most High's will and his laws, statutes, and commandments. That's pretty much all I gotta say, y'all. Prepare.